with Mighty Health, and I'm here to do a little mat Pilates with you this morning. We're going to work on all parts of the body, both strengthening and stretching, a technique that Joseph Pilates developed 100 years ago, and it's so beneficial to our health. So I'm excited to share it with you. You'll just need a surface to lie on. I have my Pilates mat right here, my Mighty Pilates mat, but just a towel or any type of matting will do. You just don't want too hard of a surface to harm any of your joints in your body, because we'll be lying down for most of it. In past classes we've started already seated. I wanted to show you today the way to set up for Pilates. I also do have a couple pillows that I'll be throwing in to show you some ways to protect your lower back if that's an issue for you during class. So stay tuned for that, and maybe grab something like that around you. Okay, so let's get started. We're just going to stand at the front of our mat. Place your feet about hip distance apart and parallel. And just try some deep breaths from here. We breathe in through our nose, expanding through our rib cage, and exhale. And again, breathe in and exhale. On the next breath, feel yourself extend taller through the crown of your head. Your crown is right where the end of your part comes. You want to lengthen as you inhale. Standing nice and tall, and exhale. All right, let's take it down to the mat. I'm going to take one foot, place it behind the other. The wider your stance, the easier this will be. If your legs are really tight, it's kind of tricky at first. So you might want to try to just go a little bit apart and place your hands in front of you for balance. Now from here, you're just going to start to bend down, down, down. Good thigh workout. And then gently seat yourself onto your mat. Let's try that one more time. I'm going to try the other foot. One foot is usually a little easier than the other. Arms in front and bend down, down, down. I'm leaning forward a little bit to just get my balance. And back I go. Okay. Good job. That one takes a lot of practice, but it's a great balancing and strengthening exercise. Now just feel that length from the tip of your head all the way through your heels as you lie on your mat. Take those hands. Let's practice that breath. Inhale, expanding through the ribs. And exhale, let them contract. Feel your spine pressing into the ground. Feel the weight of that. Inhale again. And exhale. Maybe extend your arms long along your body. And you're going to go ahead and bend those knees in and feel, let's take a little triangle and find those abs. These are iso abs. We try this every time before we get going to really wake up that part of the abs that protects our lower back. So you're going to inhale. And as you exhale, feel 3 buttons inside that triangle: lower, middle, and then the one up by your thumbs. Feel it drawing in and creating more pressure. Your spine into the ground. Again, inhale. And now zip up that area of your iso abs as you pull in, and also up. And release. One more. Inhale. And on the exhale, that's where we pull in and up. Pulling in a little harder, lifting a little higher. And relax. Great job. Okay, for our hundreds, we're going to extend those arms down long, and then we're going to round our chin and chest up. You can just start right here and start pumping your arms. If this is too much on your neck, you can always even lay completely down. If you want to add a little more, go ahead and balance your knees above your hips. We call this tabletop. I've got a 90-degree angle, and I'm breathing in through my nose. And breathing out. So it's in 2, 3, 4, 5, out 2, 3, 4, 5. Find a pattern, strong pump of the arms. You could extend your legs up above your hips. Now to add more challenge, you can start to lower down, still feeling that connection of your spine with the ground. As you inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2 more rounds. Exhale. Last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now draw those knees into your chest. Relax your head. Great job. Oh, give your spine a little stretch and a roll out. Circle those knees each direction and extend nice and long. Next is our roll up. Just reach as far as you can and back down. That's the beginning of our roll up. Arms go up, chin into chest, and round up. If you get to a point where it's just not going to go, I'm going to show you a way to modify with a pillow. You can try this way where we stay rounded, don't go all the way back. And that'll just help you get over that edge as you roll up and reach over, imagining a giant beach ball right here that you're reaching over. Head stays neutral and back down. And up. So you can work on the top half of this, strengthening the abs, or the bottom half. Another way to modify is bending those knees as you round up, and it just helps you grip a little bit. And down. And up. Sitting tall. And down. Do a full one for our last one, reaching, chin into chest, rounding up. You're articulating one vertebra at a time off the ground, rounding forward. And reaching down, arms go down, right leg goes up long. It can be in a bent position, but ultimately as straight as we can, and we're going to circle around and up. See if you can trace the whole width of your mat this time. We're trying to really work on the stability of our hips, so avoid rocking back and forth. Hold that position. Now reverse that circle around. The wider your arms are, the more it will help you with your stability. But really try to draw from those iso abs we practice. Last one this way, and let's switch sides. Can be a bent knee circle, no problem. Ultimately going for that straight knee. So many ways to modify Pilates to make it work and still be strengthening for you. You can still get all the benefits. And reverse that circle. Around. Tracing the size of a circle where you can still maintain control of your body, keeping that pelvis stable. Last one. Great job. And lay that foot down. And here we get to roll up. We get to do a lot of roll-ups in class. We practiced them earlier, but we're going to sit up nice and tall, and we're going to bring our feet hip width apart and parallel, and we're going to reach forward and round. And at this time, as we extend forward, let's exhale all that breath in there. Exhale, squeezing out your lungs. And as you stack your vertebra back up, you can breathe that breath in deep to your lungs, filling it up with all the good air. And now again, out with the bad, rounding over. Let it all go. And back you go. Last one, inhale. And exhale, round. And lifting back up. All right, let's try a little balancing. Slide your seat towards your heels. And we're going to sit in a little balancing position. You can have your heels resting on the ground, or you can raise them up and let them float in the air. Lots of ways to do this. And now we're just going to try to take one leg and extend it. Remember to sit tall. Remember that crown of your head reaching towards the ceiling. Remember those iso abs, they're still engaged. And let's try the other leg. Good. Maybe you can get a little more extension. Now you don't have to hold on to the bottom of your feet with your hand, but you can hold on to your calf area. And down. And up. And down. This is a great hamstring stretch, and this is great for our balance. Sitting nice and tall. Breathing. All right, for all you high achievers out there, we're going to try to float those ankles and do the same lift side to side. And for our grand finale, We're going to try both legs. There you go. You could always lean back against a wall. It's a great balancing position. Really feel your abs draw in and up, and hold it 2, 3, 4. Feet come together, arms go up, and now just round down one vertebra at a time. Let your arms relax, and our feet go around, both feet, same time. Again, hip stability, around the other direction, and around, just one each way. This is called corkscrew. And again, my heels are together, toes are slightly apart, and it could be a bent knee position or extend straight. Feet are just stacked above the hips, and your knees are as well. And last one each direction. Good, really working on those abs and that stability. Feels great, doesn't it? Okay, from here, we're going to extend long and roll over to stretch out some of that ab work we just did into our swan position. So from a prone position, rest your head. Hands are beneath your shoulders. If your feet can be zipped up, heels together, toes apart, that's great. Otherwise, just let your legs be parallel and your heels straight up. From here, deep breath in and feel your navel pull away from the ground. So engage those abs, and then we're going to press through our arms, lengthening before we lift into our swan position. This is all upper back. Take it out of the lower back, and back down you go. So all upper back and shoulders, never lifting from here. The abs engaged will keep you from using these muscles. Let's try that again. Pull those abdominals in towards your spine, lengthen through the tip of your head, and lift up, 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 and back down. All right, last one. We're going to add a little neck roll for fun. And again, abs pull in deep, lengthen, lift. And now look to the right. Head drops down and around. Back forward we go. And to the left, down and around, back to front, and down, 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 down. Great job. From here, pressing up, and this is called rest. I bet you're ready for that. Pull your abs in deep, rounding through your lower back, so you really feel your abs pulling away from your thigh area in this position. Good, and now we're ready to try a little bit of our back work. We're gonna do some bridge work. Back on that back we go. Everything is flat on the ground. And now I'm gonna lay my arms long along my body. From here, I'm gonna just zip everything up, thighs, knees, feet together. And we're just gonna practice some simple lifts. So navel is in deep, and I just lift up everything at once. It's not about how high, but just about how straight and how squeezed you can be on your backside, and then roll, articulate down from there. Slowly, 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 slowly. Again, shoulder bridge lifting up, squeezing, and down, 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 down. All right, we're going to add a little footwork to this today. So we're going to squeeze and lift up. While you're up there, we've worked a lot on pelvic stability. Keep those hips stable. Just lift your right heel. Feel the squeeze in your hamstring, in your calf. Set it down. Left heel lifts and lowers. And now lower everything down. Maybe you can get your feet a little bit closer to your seat. Let's try it again. 1, 2, 3, lift up. And right heel up. Keeping everything stable. So the only thing moving is that ankle joint. Left heel up and back down. Okay, we're going to try a little bit more when we get up there this time. If this is a little bit much on your back, I have this smaller pillow. You can always take it and give your lower back a little bit of support. You'll only have half the range of motion to go. So feel free to try that. Lifting up. Here comes my right leg. I'm lifting the entire weight of that right foot off the ground, really forcing my left thigh and hamstring to work. Set it down and keeping those hips stable, lifting from the other side. and back down. This is a great strengthening exercise for that area where we really need a lot of stability. It'll help our balancing too. Let's try that again. Lifting up and one knee up, put it down, other knee up, put it down. If the heels to your seat is too much on your knee joint, just find that comfortable knee position for you. Let's try that one more time, and I'm going to give you an option when we get up here. Right knee goes up, option to extend it longer, option to lower it, and lift it back up, and bring it back in. Let's try that on the other side. Left leg, knee comes up, my hips are staying up the entire time, option to extend towards the ceiling, even if it's slightly bent, that's fine too. Option to lower and lift again. A lot of work in those hips, in those thighs, in the hamstrings, in the lower back, lowering back down. All right, you up for one more? Let's do it. All right, 1, 2, 3, squeeze up, right leg up, extend, lower it, lift it, back down. Opposite side, knee up, squeezing from the back side, lifting, down it goes, up it goes, and back down. And then I articulate down, one vertebra at a time. You did it. Great job. I hope that were as much fun for you as they were for me. Let's do a little bit of our side series. Today we're going to work on something called clam. Propped up on an elbow. If this is an uncomfortable position for you, you can always put part of your hip under a pillow and maybe fold a pillow in half to give your side some support. Little modification for you. Other hand is placed out. From here, our knees are about 3/4 of the way bent. And I'm just going to start with everything zipped up. And from here, I just lift my upper knee and squeeze it back down. Lift it up, inhale, and exhale. Again. Good. So we're working our inner and outer thighs and hips. It's great for our rotation in our hips. Doesn't matter how far you're opening, just pressing to your point of comfort and really keeping lifted through that side of your body. I'm on my left elbow, so I'm lifting through my left side, trying to keep straight through my torso. Good. If that's easy enough challenge, try lifting through your toes and then lift from there. A little more difficult. That's it. Keep going. 3 more. That's 2. And 3. Good. Maybe for an added challenge, you can lift both legs and open and close. This takes a lot of balance too. If you're trying it, you know that. Open and close. 3 more. Open, close. Last one. Open and close. Good. Relax on that side. Let's try it on the other side. So I'm going to swing my legs out in front of me and wrap them around the other way, lowering onto my right elbow, lifting through the right side. Remember that pillow is always an option. Extend those legs 3/4 of the way. I have my balance, and from here, I'm just going to open and close. So we're getting both sides, always evening out the work. Open, close. Good. Nice and slow, but really pausing at the top of that movement. Yeah, don't let gravity take over too soon. And use control on the way down. Gravity will do the rest. Maybe lifting through those toes as we open and close. Open and close. I'm still finding my lower abs. Every movement in Pilates, you're still fine. It all starts from your core. That part we worked on right at the beginning. Remember iso abs, little triangle? Focus on that area. Inhale and exhale. Couple more. And then the fun part. Lifting everything. Little floating. If this is a little much, or if it's a little hard on your hip, you can always pop a pillow under there for softness, for support. Good, halfway there. Should really be feeling this in that hip area, that waistline that we're whittling away right now. Last 3. And 2. Last 1. Whew, great job. All right, we're going to try a little bit of swimming. No, not in the water. This is another area. If that lower back is a lot, you can rest a pillow under your hip area. And I'm going to extend long through my fingers, long through my toes, zipping up, if possible, heels and knees together, toes slightly apart. From here, I lift right and lower. Lift opposite arm and left arm and right leg and lower. Let's see if we can do that a little bit where we're just lowering and then lifting right away. And change. And change. You might even be able to hold that head a little bit off the ground. Good. If this is too much on the upper body or the lower body, just do half. Just do the arms or just do the legs. Good. Now we're just going to lift everything and little flutters. Swimming, swimming, swimming. Keep swimming. And relax. All right. Up to your hands and knees. A little rest. You probably remember that rest stretch, drawing in the abs. And then back to that hands and knee position. We're going to work on our plank series. Our fingers are forward. Knees are on the ground. From here, we're going to try to extend our right leg back. My head is neutral. And as I do that, I feel my abs drawn deep. Let's try that opposite leg. Left leg reaches back. Shoulders are relaxed. Again, your head, it's just an extension of your spine, so don't let it hang. Don't strain it up, but just keep it extended. Think of the crown of the head reaching. Right leg again. And back. Left leg again. All right, we're going to try extending both legs back. First my right, then my left. Option to be on your knees, but the difference now is that our hip angle is completely open, which gives a lot of work in our abs. Option to be lifted off the ground, holding our plank, squeezing our heels together, and breathing for 10, 2, 3, 4, lengthening through the crown, 6, 7, 8, 9, and on 10. See if you can either lower to your knees first and lower all the way to the ground as slow as you can. If you can do it with your knees off the ground, that's great too. And relax. Ooh, great job. All right, let's do a little bit of stretching. We haven't done anything in our straddle position. Feet flexed, arms out wide. Give a little rotation. We've done a lot of work through our torso, rotating. And now go pinky to pinky as you reach and you exhale your breath. This is a breathing exercise. Inhale back up. This is called saw. Opposite way. Pinky toe to pinky toe. Gazing back at your back arm as you exhale your breath. 2, 3. Back up you go other side. One more each side. Exhale. And back up. Last one. And exhale. And bring those feet together. Deep breath in, lifting up. Grabbing a wrist with of your opposite arm and leaning Stretching out through the side of your body. And let's try that other side. Big inhale up, stretching the opposite way. There you go. Let's try our head. Nodding up and down and right and left. And now chin down, roll all the way to the other side. And chin down, roll all the way back. And back to center. Big inhale in. And exhale that breath. Great job, everybody. Thank you so much for joining me for this little mat workout. I hope you feel refreshed and have a great day. And I can't wait to see you again.